over 3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds of coffee. I think about 2 tons of coffee actually is what we produced this year. And today is an exciting day. We're gonna go pick up that coffee at the mill and bring it over to the export mill where they're gonna prep it to get it out of Nicaragua into the US. So this is super, super exciting because it's all the hard work that the team did for the past 4 months, harvesting these coffee in the mountains, bringing it down from these beautiful, beautiful lush green jungles into the city to get dried. And now it's gonna leave Nicaragua. So we need to go pick that up today. We're gonna actually have someone meet us there with the bigger truck because this truck can't handle it. But in the meantime, we got a couple missions we need to finish. ¡Ole! ¿Tiene comida de perro sabueso? ¿A cuánto está el quintal? 9.80 para adultos. Ok, me da, déjeme ver, serían 3 quintales. Ajá, sí, por favor. Gotta make sure we bring some food for the dogs at the farm here. They are gonna be without me coming to the farm for a long time. I'm gonna be traveling pretty soon, so I'm not gonna be able to come to the farm for the next like 3 months. So I need to buy them enough dog food so they are covered. I don't have to worry about it while I'm gone. So we're gonna buy some dog food here. Hola, ¿cómo está?
¿Usted es el CPF?
Es cámara. Sí. Va a salir en el canal, dígale hola a la gente ahí. Hola, dice, no sabía. It is so weird what a gloomy day it is today. It's technically summer. It's been hot as hell the past like 5 days here. And today, woke up nice. It's fresh. The wind's here and the sun is covered. So I kind of like it. It's better. Different change. ¿Cuánto sería ahí entonces?
2.940.
Está ahí. Gotta love shopping in Nicaragua because you shop with the owner, you know? You get to shop it up with him and meet him, catch up with him, and the money's going back directly to him. So I love this about it, you know? Wow, ¿y esos pollitos enseña? ¿Qué tipo de gallinas son?
Son broilers.
Broilers?
Sí.
Wow, look at this. It is so funny. Look how cute they look. Holy smokes. ¿Están de venta entonces?
Sí.
Ah, ¿qué vale cada pollito?
36.
36 Cordobas, so less than $1 for a little chicken. So you can start your little chicken farm here and produce your own eggs for less than $1. That is funny. Gracias, man. All right, next to the mix, on to the next mission here. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Tiene azúcar?
Sí.
¿Por costal o quintal?
Por quintal.
Híjole, no tiene costalito.
Costalito no tengo.
¿Y las bolsitas pequeñas?
Ah, tengo de la paca de 2 kilogramos.
¿Qué vale el quintal?
No, por paca esa viene 660.
Ah, ¿y por quintal?
Venían 2 pacas.
A 1.200 el quintal. ¿O cuánto?
No, 1.320 le saldría esa. Y el quintal normal le sale a 1.530.
Ah, 1.500. Ok, las voy a ver ahorita.
Esta es la paca, mire. Se le llama paca esta bolsa. De esta bolsa. Quitar, mira, quitar.
Ah, esa bolsa es la paquita, pues.
Sí, la paca. Es que paca, hay paca pequeña y paca grande. De esta.
Entonces la pequeña vale 600.
660 vale esta. No, la pequeña vale 325. Que esta es de 2 kilogramos cada bolsa.
Ah, ya.
Y trae 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trae
¿Y después de esa qué sigue? ¿Cuál más grande de esa?
el quintal.
Ah, el quintal que vale 1.300.
1.530, ya están.
Ah, aquel es bastante
Sí.
azúcar, aquel quintal. Me da una paca, por favor, de
Ah,
esas,
bueno,
pues.
dale, ya.
Voy a abrirle la camioneta atrás.
Dale, pues.
Déjame ver qué más ocupaba. Yo creo que eso era todo. Vamos.
Bueno,
Muchas gracias.
Dale, pues, me la de extra.
All right, second mission done. When your farm is in the remote parts of the jungles, every time you go, you have to bring provisions, right? You just can't go empty-handed because you want to make sure that they have everything they need in order to be good for a couple months. And since I'm gonna be traveling, I'm going back to the States because we are expecting a little baby with my wife and I, a new addition to our family, and it's going to be coming soon. So you guys are gonna get to see that in the channel here. But we got a couple more missions left, and then the main one to pick up that beautiful coffee all these hard work people have been working on. So let's make our way to finish these 2 other missions right now. Gas prices, let's check it out. 46.48 a liter for diesel. I know diesel's a little bit cheaper here in these countries in Central America, and in California I don't know how much it is right now, but it might be around the same price here, or it might be a little cheaper here. So let's see if they have this construction material that I'm looking for at our cabin here at this hardware store. This is where I generally come. They got good prices and they're pretty quick with customer service. So let's see what happens here. All right, let's see if they got the spray foam. They had it here last time. Oh, no spray foam. Oh, look, they got it right here. This is what I need. I'm gonna ask them for this, and I need a couple more things, and then we should be good to go here at this hardware store. Let's see. Está bien, entonces eso me llama.
Serían 4.
4, sí. ¿Cuánto vale cada uno?
150.
150.
Serían 600.
600, ok. Quítame. Gracias. Gracias.
Adiós.
Alright, that was fast and quick. Didn't find everything I needed, but I found what was important, which is a spray foam. Let's see if I can find some soup today. I've been in the mood for some soup. Buenas. Sopa tiene rey. De queso. Ah, ok, voy a ver si hay de res. No reglas, gracias. Hola. Sopa de res tiene. Ok, gracias. Hola. Sopa de res tiene. Sopa de res.
Sí.
¿Me da, por favor? Ah, ok, está bien. Gracias. So, now that we have soup here, look how delicious the soup is here. It's sopa de res here in Nicaragua. Usually they eat it on Sundays, but today is Friday, and I really wanted some soup. And we also got some cacao juice right here. I have to say that this year for harvest, it was a little bit difficult in terms of climate. This climate has been very unpredictable for coffee, and we had a lot more rain than last year. In coffee, when it rains more, then your harvest doesn't mature at the same time, so it just adds more complications. But besides that, I believe the team did a good job pulling all this coffee out of the mountains, so I'm excited to get this coffee over to the US, onto the website for you guys to try. We've been cupping it here, meaning trying the quality, and it's been delicious. It's been some very good flavors, and it continues to grow. So we continue to sell more coffee, and the more we sell, the faster we can bring on some other producers onto the website. So thank you guys for those of you that have tried the coffee. That's amazing for supporting and feeling the dream, you know? Take a look at that. Look how delicious. And then you got a tortilla, a little bit of the broth. One of my favorites. If you're traveling Nicaragua, you have to come try this. Super delicious. They make like 4 to 5 other kinds of soup that you can try also. All recommended. You must try it before you leave. The food in Nicaragua, I believe, is some of the best in Central America. Comment below if you tried some. Right guys, we made it to the coffee mill. I think my coffee's still being pulled out. Still being pulled out of here, these mountains. out of these mountains of coffee. Todo esto. So this is the harvest right here from this year. All together, all the hard work. Let's see how much it is. Crazy to think how much coffee is here. It's like you can caffeinate yourself till you die with this much coffee. Got some beautiful coffee drying here. So this is the step that my coffee went through. Spent a couple of days drying here after the farm, and they take care of the coffee pretty well here. So quality was good. We tried it throughout the process, making sure that the flavors were good, the fermentation were good. Look how beautiful it looks. If you haven't tried coffee from Nicaragua, go to your local roaster there and see if you can find some. It is definitely beautiful and it tastes so delicious. It has some unique flavors there. Looks like we got people packing up the coffee for the day so they can leave it covered in case it rains at night. They don't want it to get wet here. So what to expect from here forward now that the harvest is gonna leave Nicaragua? Well, it's gonna take a few months to get to the US, and after that it's gonna land on our roastery where it's gonna be sitting, and it's gonna be sitting in these containers that are gonna protect the freshness. So that way when people order coffee online, it gets roasted and shipped directly to your home. So you always get fresh coffee roasted directly from our farm. In terms of the farm here in Nicaragua, we still have a lot of work. After harvest, it doesn't mean the work stops. Actually, the work continues throughout the whole year. We still need to prune, fertilize, build roads, make some improvements to the coffee mill, make improvements for the campsites. We essentially need to maintain the plant's health throughout the year so we can have a nice harvest next year again. So it's an always continuous cycle with coffee farming. It never stops as soon as you turn in the coffee. It just keeps on going. Plus we planted more coffee this year, so we're expecting more different flavors and more harvest, so it's more work to take care of. But overall good. I've learned a lot, made a bunch of mistakes, but we're still here, we're standing, and we're delivering good coffee to your home, to your front door, and you're supporting and fueling a dream. So it's working out. It's just been a struggle, but we're getting there. We're slowly moving forward, and thank you guys for those of you that have drank in our coffee. Here's my cousin. This is my cousin here with this truck that he's gonna be able to load that because I wouldn't be able to bring it all in my truck. ¿Qué onda, Chatel? Chala para atrás. Time to load up. Believe it or not, Riguito is my cousin. Le estoy diciendo a los seguidores que son mi primo, aunque no nos parecemos mucho. Decirle hola a los seguidores ahí.
Hola.
So, Riguito sabe cómo construir casas, así que si andan buscando hacer casas en Nicaragua, Riguito.
Estamos disponibles para echarle las manos.
Soy ingeniero civil, ¿verdad?
Civil, sí.
Y entonces, ¿qué tipo de casa puede ser? Cualquiera.
Cualquier tipo, el que quiera, ahí, cualquier sistema constructivo.
Ah, puede ser de ladrillo, de madera.
Combinado, metal, tú sabes, de las estructuras livianas que están ahora.
Ajá.
Construir con gypsum, con madera, algo rústico, pues, para la finca.
Y digamos, si alguien quisiera hacer una casa desde el cero, la haces desde cero, pues.
Desde cero la hacemos.
Y la ayudas con el diseño y todo.
Con el diseño, llevamos diseño, presupuesto, podemos hacer ahí varias opciones para ver cómo le sale el costo.
Ah, ya,
¿Cuál se animan ellos?
Es que dependiendo cuánto quiere gastar, ¿verdad?
Así es.
Y dónde la construye.
El lujo que quiera también.
Sí, así es.
Así es.
Look at that hard work right there. It's crazy, all the souls that coffee touches before it reaches to your home. Look at that. You know, it is wild to think that these are just the first few steps the coffee's going through to get to your house. And if you've been a part of the channel since the beginning, you've seen where these beans have come from. So essentially you saw from farm to table. And the fact that here in this country, these coffee beans were touched by so many people that came from different communities to harvest the coffee mill like Blida Azul, everyone that works there that touched the coffee, dried the coffee. And now where we're gonna go prep the coffee for export, they're gonna remove the parchment, they're gonna sort the green coffee, they're gonna remove any defects, and then they'll sort it by weight and they'll sort it by size, and everything would just be prepped in order to meet specialty standards, there's gonna be so much more lives that are gonna touch this cup. So coffee at the end of the day is really people, and right in front of us is all the hard work that we've accumulated these past few months with trying to grow this brand, trying to grow the farm, and just like that, it's making its way home. So feeling super grateful and super blessed, to be honest, in this position. We're about to make it to the next mill. I'm gonna show you guys what happens there. We just made it in right now. We're gonna get checked by the security guard, and then I'll give you a little tour of what's going on. These are usually patios where they dry green coffee. And so right now they're already picked up all their coffee, probably exported it out of here, and that's the mill over there. We're gonna get our coffee weighed before we get it into warehouse and then prepped. Oile! So let's see what they tell us about the weight here. It'll be interesting to see. So we're gonna go around. All right, we had some coffee in the truck that we needed to pass to this truck here so we can weigh the truck. So everything's about to get weighed right now, and then we're gonna head to storage. We're gonna see how much comes out of it. Not all of it is gonna be exported because there'll be some yield loss once it goes through the processing plant here. Let's see how much it weighs. Can't believe it's all the hard work after 3 months there. Alright guys, now it's time for unloading here. It's gonna go into this massive coffee warehouse. So we're passing the sacks on here because I gotta bring these sacks back to the other processing mill right now. So, look at this, all this coffee in storage. Your daily cup of coffee, where it comes from. Well guys, it turned out to be 2 tons of coffee, so around 4,000 pounds of coffee that's going to the US. I'm extremely happy, feel really blessed. The team did an awesome job, and thank you for following this journey, drinking our coffee and fueling this movement. We want to grow a lot bigger to make more of a positive impact here in Nicaragua. We still got a long ways to go, but together we can do it. I'll see you guys in next week's video. It's your Coffee Familia signing off.